on that single point of light, suspended gently above your head. It glows with a soft golden hue, like warm honey melting in slow motion. Feel its weight settling into your awareness, heavy yet soothing, like a drop of liquid warmth sliding down the center of your mind. This light pulses at exactly 432 hertz of frequency known to align with natural harmony and deep inner peace. Let that gentle vibration wash through you like a wave of stillness, touching every part of your being. Your breathing naturally slows, matching the rhythm of that radiant glow. Each inhale draws calm deeper into your chest. Each exhale releases tension from your shoulders, your jaw, your hands. Now imagine yourself floating beneath an endless canopy of roots, stretching upward like graceful arms reaching for distant stars. These are no ordinary trees. They grow downward into a vast open sky filled with drifting constellations. Their bark shimmers softly with threads of pale blue and silver light, tracing delicate patterns along their surface. You can see tiny flecks of luminescence moving just beneath the skin of each root, like slow rivers of starlight flowing upward. Here in this inverted grove, gravity has no hold over you. Your body feels light, airy, almost transparent, as if made of mist or morning dew. Thoughts drift away easily like flower petals caught on invisible breezes. There is no need to grasp or hold anything here. Everything simply floats and flows around you in perfect silence. Listen closely, and you might hear the faint hum of those bioluminescent veins singing together in quiet resonance. It sounds like wind chimes made of crystallized moonbeams, high-pitched, clear, and infinitely calming. The melody seems to come from everywhere and nowhere, all at once. Allow yourself to sink further into this space between earth and sky. Time moves differently here, slower, more fluid, like honey poured from a great height. Minutes stretch into moments that last forever. Hours become soft whispers, lost among the drifting constellations. Notice how effortless it feels to remain perfectly still. Your muscles relax, completely letting go of every small habit of holding. Even your heartbeat begins to match the steady pulse of that glowing point above 432 times per second. The air vibrates with healing intention. Imagine that frequency wrapping itself around your spine like a ribbon of gold, winding slowly downward from the base of your skull to the tailbone, then spiraling back up again, carrying away any remaining stress or fatigue. With each pass, the ribbon grows warmer, brighter, more alive. You begin to notice colors emerging in the space around you. Soft purples and deep indigos swirl gently near the edges of your vision, while closer to the center, pale greens and muted blues bloom like watercolor flowers, blooming in reverse. The hues pulse in time with your breath, creating ripples of color across the inverted forest floor. Somewhere nearby, a cluster of small lights begins to move. They drift lazily between the descending tree trunks, like fireflies swimming underwater. But these are not insects. They are fragments of forgotten dreams, wishes whispered long ago by sleeping minds. They circle around you curiously before dissolving into sparkles of white light. Watch them fade and know that anything troubling or unresolved within you will follow suit. Old worries, anxieties, regrets all melt away like snow under summer sunlight, leaving behind only clarity and quiet strength. Your connection to this place deepens with each passing moment. You are becoming one with the slow dance of the descending roots, part of the eternal conversation between soil and sky, grounded yet free, anchored yet boundless. The contradiction comforts rather than confuses you, because here opposites do not clash, they embrace. Night and day rest side by side, like lovers sharing a blanket. Silence speaks louder than sound ever could. Movement happens without effort or direction. Look up again toward that original point of light. It has grown larger somehow, filling more of your field of view. Yet it does not blind or overwhelm. Instead, it offers warmth, like standing next to a fireplace built from sunbeams. The glow expands, gently encompassing your entire upper body. Imagine that golden radiance seeping into your skin, flowing through your bloodstream like liquid sunshine, nourishing every cell with pure tranquility. Your heart rate slows another notch. Your mind quiets another degree. You may feel tingling sensations starting at the crown of your head, spreading outward and downward like electricity carried on velvet cushions. This is not discomfort, but release. layers of mental armor peeling away, revealing the soft core of who you truly are. Beneath the daily noise, beneath the social masks, beneath even your own expectations, lies something ancient, peaceful, unshakable. It has always been there waiting patiently for moments just like this. Now, finally, you remember what real rest feels like. The inverted grove accepts you fully, without question or condition. You belong here, among the descending trees and wandering dream fragments, among the whispering roots and the patient constellations, among the bioluminescent melodies and the color-shifting air. Allow your eyelids to grow heavier, not because you are tired, but because staying awake requires unnecessary effort. Surrender is easier than resistance. Floating is simpler than standing. Listening is better than speaking. The point of light above pulses, once more sending waves of golden energy throughout your being. This final vibration carries a message written in frequencies rather than words. It says you are safe. You are held. You are home. Let the anchor begin to pull you down through layers of waking thought. Feel the resonance settle into your shoulders first. A gentle hum wraps around your collarbones like silk. Your breath slows. Each exhale carries away the last trace of noise from the world above. You are already deeper than memory now. The light begins at the crown of your head. Not harsh, not sharp, but warm and honey, thick, pouring inward as though it has always been there waiting. It moves like water, finding its path, filling your skull with golden stillness. Your eyes soften behind closed lids, and the pressure behind them melts, dissolving into something sweet and unspoken. The light travels further, down through your throat, where every word you've ever held back dissolves without sound. There is no need to speak here, only the quiet knowing that communication lives beyond language. Now it reaches your chest. Your heart slows to match the rhythm of the anchor. Each beat becomes a wave, lifting and lowering you gently, as if you were floating on an ocean made of light itself. This is where we scan for what no longer serves, for the places where tension hides in shadows too small to see. The resonance finds them all in the curve of your spine, in the space between your ribs, in the muscles of your jaw that have forgotten how to release. Watch as each point of resistance softens, turns to smoke, then nothing. The air tastes cleaner now, like rain before it falls. You are becoming translucent. Your edges blur against the light, not disappearing, but transforming into something more fluid. Let the glow take hold of your arms now, starting from the tips of your fingers. Each digit pulses softly, as though brushing against warm glass. The sensation climbs up through your wrists, past your elbows, until even your shoulders dissolve into the radiance. Your legs follow the same path, from toe to thigh, each muscle, fiber unwinding, each joint releasing its grip on time. Gravity loses meaning here. There is only the pull of peace. You are fully immersed now. No boundary remains between self and silence. The light has become you, and you have become the space in which the light moves. Effortless, complete. Now, we enter the garden, but not the kind you walk through. This one grows inside you, its roots threading through your bones, its branches stretching into the hollow spaces of your mind. The trees here grow downward, their trunks thick and ancient, bark shimmering with veins of pale blue light, as though they carry starlight within them. Each root reaching upward like open hands toward a sky filled with drifting constellations. The air is thick with scent, frankincense, sandalwood, and something else, sweet and floral, but impossible to name. Droplets of resin drift past your face, slow as falling snow, each one carrying a memory, though you cannot recall whose. They simply brush against your cheek and vanish. You do not walk among these trees. You breathe them, their essence mixing with the air in your lungs. Each inhale drawing you deeper into the canopy. Each exhale releasing what no longer belongs to this place. The ground beneath you shifts, not solid, but made of layered petals, soft and yielding, pressing upward against your feet, as though eager to support you. Listen to the sound of leaves rustling above, not with wind, but with intention. Each movement deliberate, each whisper carrying a fragment of song. The light in your body responds, pulsing in harmony with the rhythm of the grove. Your heartbeat no longer yours alone, but part of the greater pulse that flows through root and branch alike, binding all things together. Reach out with your awareness. Feel the texture of bark beneath your fingertips, rough yet alive, pulsing with warmth, as though the tree were breathing through your touch, and you through its. The connection spreads through your palm, up your arm, into your chest, until you can no longer tell where the tree ends and you begin. This is the weaving, the gift of ash shade, to bind you so completely that separation becomes meaningless. You are not visiting this place. You are becoming it. The constellations overhead drift slowly, shifting patterns like thoughts forming and fading. Each star a note in a melody too vast to hear, yet felt deeply within, in the marrow of your bones, in the space behind your eyes. The scent of flowers intensifies. Jasmine, honeysuckle, and something green and earthy, like moss after rain, filling your nostrils and settling into your lungs. You begin to notice the temperature, cool but not cold, refreshing like morning mist, touching your skin, leaving behind a sense of renewal, as though every cell were being washed clean. The light in your body brightens, responding to the harmony around you. It flows more freely now, through channels you never knew existed, clearing pathways blocked by years of habit, opening doors once thought sealed forever. You feel the shift in weight on your heel, the grain of sand shifting beneath the arch of your foot, the cool air touching the skin of your ankle, the scent of salt becoming sharper as the distance closes. Though there is no sea here, only the endless sky of roots and stars. Your breath deepens, drawing in more than just air, pulling in the essence of the grove itself. The light grows stronger until you can no longer distinguish between the glow within you and the radiance surrounding you. Time does not pass here. It pools like water collecting in cupped palms, each moment stretching infinitely wide, allowing you to rest fully within it, without fear of loss. The trees seem to lean closer, their branches intertwining above your head, forming a living dome, patterned with light and shadow. But neither holds dominance here. Both are welcome. You notice the texture of the air itself, thick and syrup, sweet, moving slowly around you, like honey poured over glass, each molecule carrying intention, each breath a communion. The scent of frankincense returns, rich and grounding, wrapping around your consciousness like a blanket woven from ancient wisdom, holding you steady as the light continues to expand. You feel the connection deepen, not just with the trees, but with everything. The soil beneath your feet, the breeze that carries the droplets, the distant shimmer of constellations. There is no separation anymore, no boundary between self and other, only the continuous flow of being, pulsing with the rhythm of the anchor, steady, eternal. The light in your chest expands, growing brighter, more radiant, until it fills every corner of your awareness, pushing back any lingering shadow, not with force, but with presence. You are glowing now, not visibly, but in the way that matter responds to energy, in the way atoms align when called by a higher frequency. Your very cells humming in tune with the resonance of this place. The garden accepts you fully, its roots wrapping around your ankles, not binding, but embracing, its branches arching over your head, offering shelter, its light merging with yours until you are indistinguishable. This is the deepest trance, not a state to achieve, but a truth to remember, that you have always been part of this web, always been held, always been home. The anchor hums steadily, a low vibration that travels through bone, reminding you that this is real, not imagined, not dreamed, but lived in the space between heartbeats. You are being tended to, cared for by forces beyond understanding, nourished by light older than language, cleansed by scents that speak directly to the soul, restored by rhythms that predate time itself and will outlast it. The trees sway gently, their movements synchronized with your breath, as though they were breathing for you, taking in what you cannot, releasing what you no longer need, exchanging energy in perfect balance. You begin to understand that healing is not about fixing, but about remembering that wholeness was never lost, only forgotten, buried beneath layers of doing. The light continues to pour, not from outside, but from within, uncovering the brilliance that has always been there, waiting patiently for you to stop looking elsewhere. You are safe here, protected by the very structure of existence, held in the embrace of creation itself. There is no rush, no demand, only the invitation to rest. The garden whispers your name, not with sound, but with sensation, a warmth spreading across your chest, a tightening in your throat, as though someone dear had just returned. You recognize this feeling. It is the same as when you first opened your eyes as a child, full of wonder, full of trust, before the world taught you to guard your heart, before you learned to carry burdens not meant for you. The light responds to your recognition, brightening slightly, as though pleased to see you remember. It pulses gently, a rhythm of approval, a reminder that you belong here. You let go of effort, of trying to understand, of needing to control the experience. Instead, you simply exist within the embrace of light and leaf. The anchor stabilizes, its frequency dropping slightly, becoming more of a foundation than a guide. You no longer need direction, only confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be. The garden settles around you, its breathing matching yours, its heartbeat slowing to meet your own. You are no longer two separate entities, but one organism, living and breathing as one. The light in your body reaches full brilliance, not blinding, but complete, illuminating every cell, every thought, every possibility. You are pure presence now, no longer defined by form, but by the quality of your attention. Focused, open, and utterly at peace. The trees shimmer, their bark pulsing with bioluminescent veins, mirroring the light within you, as though celebrating your transformation. Their roots reaching higher, toward stars that seem closer now. You realize that this is not a journey, but a return to the place where you began, before names, before roles, before the need to explain yourself to anyone, including yourself. The anchor hums its final note, low and resonant, settling into the marrow of your bones, becoming part of you, as permanent as breath, as essential as light. You are home, fully, completely, and eternally. You are wrapped in the deep velvet hush of stillness now. The air moves around you like slow honey. Each breath becomes its own universe, unfolding, soft and steady like waves that never crash, just rolling toward shore with perfect trust. There is no need to hold anything anymore. Let your shoulders soften into the silence below them. Feel how the weight of tension simply melts away, dripping down through your arms like warm candle wax, pooling quietly at your fingertips before dissolving entirely. This is not about effort or control. It's about remembering what it feels like to belong here, to rest so completely within yourself that even your thoughts begin to slow down and settle gently against the walls of your mind. Watch them drift past like clouds, some white and wispy, others thick and soft like sheep's wool. None of them asking you to follow, all of them simply passing by. Your heartbeat knows this rhythm already. It has been beating this way since long before you were born. Steady and sure, like a lighthouse beam sweeping across dark waters, guiding nothing but keeping time with the deep pulse of life itself. Let your awareness sink deeper into this natural cadence. Feel how each beat sends ripples outward through your chest, like stones dropped into still water, the circles widening and widening until they touch everything, until the boundary between where you end and the world begins becomes beautifully unclear. Now imagine that golden light again, not harsh or blinding, but warm like late afternoon sunlight, beginning somewhere just behind your eyes, spreading slowly through your skull like honey poured from a spoon, filling every small hollow with liquid radiance. Let this golden warmth flow downward now, through your throat where words have been stored, down through your heart space where feelings live, into your belly where all things are held, settling finally into your pelvis like warm sand. From here, you can feel your connection to the earth, strong and unshakable like roots growing deep into ancient soil. The earth holds you without judgment, without expectation, simply cradling your body in perfect acceptance. You are part of something vast and patient, a breathing landscape that remembers every season, every storm weathered, every seed planted and grown. Its memory flows up through your feet, through the soles where calluses tell stories, where tiny scars mark moments of contact, where pressure points map the geography of standing, of walking, of being present in your own life. This earth energy rises like sap in spring trees, slow and nourishing, bringing minerals and moisture back up into your bones, reminding them what it feels like to be strong, what it means to grow toward light. As this golden light continues to expand within you, notice how it doesn't push anything away, doesn't burn or overwhelm, but simply fills spaces that were waiting, like water finding its level. Now let this healing frequency begin to resonate, starting low in your body, vibrating at 432 hertz, a tone that aligns with the natural harmony of creation, felt first as a humming in your pelvic bowl, then rising steadily through your spine, each vertebra singing along in perfect pitch, your neck becoming a column of pure sound, your head a bell filled with golden resonance, the vibration washing over your brain, clearing pathways that had grown dusty with disuse. Think of this frequency as a river flowing through valleys of your nervous system, carrying away debris, polishing smooth the channels where peace travels, leaving everything cleaner and more open than before. With each wave of this sacred tone, your cells remember their original blueprint, their innate wisdom about health and wholeness, about cooperation rather than competition, about rest as much as activity. Allow this cellular memory to surface now, like bubbles rising from deep ocean floors, each one carrying ancient knowledge about balance, about trust, about the intelligence that lives in every part of you. Feel your breath deepen in response, becoming slower, more intentional, each inhale drawing not just air, but light. Each exhale releasing not just carbon dioxide, but old patterns. Focus on this next inhale. Feel the cool air enter your nostrils, how it brushes against the delicate membranes inside, warming slightly as it passes through the nasal passages, collecting moisture and scent molecules along the way. Now feel it drop down into your sinuses, those hollow chambers behind your cheekbones, above your eyebrows, behind your nose, filling these spaces like gentle balloons, creating a sense of lightness and openness in your face. The air continues downward, past your throat, which relaxes around it, into your windpipe, which welcomes it home, down through your bronchial tubes, branching like rivers into smaller and smaller tributaries, until it reaches the tiniest sacs in your lungs, the alveoli where oxygen meets blood, where the miracle of exchange happens silently millions of times per minute. Feel your chest rise with this incoming tide, your ribs expanding like wings preparing for flight. Hold this fullness for a moment. Savor the completeness of being filled with life. Then begin the release, letting the breath flow out naturally, without forcing or hurrying. Feel it move upward again from the deepest parts of your lungs, gathering speed as it collects, pushing gently against your diaphragm, lifting your organs slightly as it ascends through your chest cavity, up through your throat, out through your mouth or nose, leaving behind a sense of emptiness that is actually fullness, the kind of emptiness that makes room for more. As you continue breathing in this relaxed rhythm, imagine that golden light beginning to pulse, gently matching the tempo of your heart, radiating outward from your core, filling your torso first, then your limbs, your hands becoming warm and heavy, your feet grounding more deeply into the earth below, your arms loose and limp like willow branches, your legs solid and supportive like tree trunks. The light extends beyond your physical form now, reaching into the space around your chair, around your bed, filling the room with its calming presence, pushing back against any lingering shadows of stress. Imagine this radiance flowing through doorways, seeping under closed doors, rising up stairwells, spreading throughout your home, touching every wall, every piece of furniture, every corner where memories rest quietly. This is your gift to yourself, the ability to create sanctuary anywhere you sit, anywhere you lie down, anywhere you choose to pause and breathe. The world becomes softer when you carry this inner glow. People respond differently to you when you're truly at peace. Animals approach with curiosity instead of caution. Plants seem to lean toward you, drawn by the quiet frequency of your centered being. Even electronic devices hum more smoothly in your presence, because everything responds to coherence, to the organized vibration of a settled mind, to the magnetic field generated by unconditional self acceptance. You don't have to do anything special to maintain this state. It exists independently of circumstances, like a flame that cannot be blown out, only dimmed temporarily by wind, but always ready to burn bright again whenever you remember to tend it, whenever you choose to return to this place of stillness. Now feel your consciousness expanding, moving beyond the boundaries of your physical form, like smoke rising from a campfire, dispersing into the vast sky above, yet remaining connected to its source. You are simultaneously everywhere and nowhere, both the observer and the observed, the dreamer and the dream, the ocean and the wave. All distinctions melting into pure awareness. In this expanded state, you can perceive the interconnectedness of all things. See how your relaxation affects the collective field, how your peace creates ripples that extend far beyond what you can see, touching other beings who may be struggling, offering them permission to let go too, showing them through your example that it is safe to surrender, that rest is not weakness, but the foundation upon which all strength is built. Feel yourself becoming a conduit for healing frequencies that travel on invisible currents, carried by intention, amplified by love, focused by attention, directed by the simple choice to care. These vibrations move through you, transforming as they pass through the unique filter of your experience, becoming personalized medicine for whoever receives them, whether friend or stranger, whether human or animal or plant. Everything that lives responds to the language of frequency, to the grammar of vibration, to the syntax of coherent energy. You are fluent in this universal dialect, speaking it effortlessly whenever you choose to embody stillness. Return now to the feeling of your body, gradually becoming aware of its weight, its texture, its complete and utter safety in this moment. Feel the fabric of your clothing against your skin, the slight pressure of your shirt sleeves, the waistband of your pants or skirt, the contact points where blankets or sheets might be touching you. Each sensation a reminder that you are here, fully present, completely embodied, totally alive. Your fingers may be tingling slightly as circulation returns fully to your extremities. This is normal, part of the reintegration process, like coming back from a long journey. Your toes might feel different too, warmer or cooler than before, heavier or lighter. All of these sensations are signs of awakening, of returning to ordinary consciousness, but carrying with you the memory of depth, the imprint of infinite spaciousness, the echo of perfect stillness. These qualities remain available to you, stored in your cells like seeds waiting for rain. Whenever you need to access them again, all you have to do is remember. Remember the feeling of golden light. Remember the rhythm of 432 hertz. Remember the connection to earth and sky. Remember that you are both the vessel and the contents, both the receiver and the signal, both the question and the answer, in perfect alignment with the flow of existence itself, resting in the certainty that you are exactly where you need to be, breathing at exactly the right pace, holding exactly the right amount of tension and release, being exactly who you are meant to be in this moment. Nothing missing, nothing extra, complete and whole, just as you are. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Feel how each breath carries you deeper into stillness. The world outside fades like distant music played in another room. There is nothing left to hold onto now except this gentle descent. Your thoughts become slower drifting clouds rather than sharp interruptions. Each one floats by without needing attention or response from you. You are not responsible for anything right now, not even for staying relaxed or keeping your eyes closed. Let that responsibility dissolve like sugar in warm water. Watch it melt away, completely leaving only smooth, quiet space behind. This is your time to simply be, to exist within the hush between heartbeats. Notice how the weight of your body settles more deeply into support, as if gravity itself has decided to cradle you gently. Your shoulders drop further with each exhale. Your jaw unhinges from any remaining tension. Even the smallest muscles around your eyes release their grip, allowing your eyelids to fall like silk curtains over soft light. Now there is no need to see anything at all. Vision becomes unnecessary when peace fills every corner of perception. The images that once flickered across your mind drift away like morning mist, leaving only the feeling, only the peace. You don't need to see anything now. You don't need to do anything now. The resonance begins to move through you in waves too subtle to measure. It flows beneath your skin like warm honey, carrying with it everything your system needs to reset, to heal, to remember what safety feels like. This is not something you have to earn or achieve. It is already happening. Your nervous system recognizes this pattern instantly, like coming home after a very long journey. Feel how your heartbeat adjusts to match the rhythm of deep rest. Slower now, softer now, more certain now. Each pulse sends ripples of calm outward through your entire being, washing over organs that have been working so hard, giving them permission to slow down just enough to restore their natural balance. Your lungs follow suit, breathing deeper than they have in weeks, drawing in air that seems somehow richer, fuller, more nourishing than what came before. And with each inhale, you gather strength without effort. With each exhale, you release what no longer serves you. Without judgment, without resistance. There is no rush here. No timeline demanding completion. Only the steady unfolding of restoration, one layer at a time. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you rest, like a river that keeps flowing after sunset. Your body knows what to do with this. Trust it. Trust the wisdom stored in every cell, in every fiber of muscle and bone. They remember how to return to center, how to find equilibrium without external guidance, how to breathe in ways that feed the soul. Let your system recalibrate naturally, organically. There is no wrong way to receive this gift. Whether you feel tingling or stillness, warmth or cool relief, all responses are welcome here. Your experience belongs entirely to you. Nobody else can feel exactly what you're feeling right now. And that makes it uniquely yours, precious in its specificity. Notice how different parts of your body respond at different rates. Some areas may relax immediately. Others might take a little longer to catch up. That's perfectly fine. Let each part move at its own pace toward ease, toward comfort, toward the kind of rest that rebuilds from the inside out. You are being cared for in ways both visible and invisible. Imagine Imagine roots growing downward from your spine into earth that holds you steady, strong yet yielding, capable of supporting whatever growth comes next. These roots draw up nutrients from deep within stability, while above your mind clears like sky after rain. Blue spaces opening between scattered thoughts. Room for new perspectives to settle softly, without pressure to define them yet. Just let them float nearby like dandelion seeds on warm breeze, ready to land when the moment feels right. For now, they remain suspended in possibility, lightweight and hopeful. Feel yourself becoming lighter with each passing minute. Not physically, perhaps, but energetically, emotionally, spiritually, as though burdens you've carried unconsciously are finally being set down, one by one, gently, permanently released. There is no need to catalog what was carried or analyze why it felt necessary at the time. Just acknowledge the relief. OF, Chinese letter, of letting go. Your system responds to intention more than memory. So focus on the sensation of release rather than the story of retention. Feel the difference between holding tight and allowing open, between bracing against life and leaning into trust. This is not about changing who you are, but remembering who you've always been underneath, beneath the habits, beneath the noise. Steady, whole, connected to something larger than temporary circumstances, something timeless and unshakable. The resonance moves now through layers of stored experience, softening old patterns that no longer serve your highest good, not erasing memories, but transforming their charge, like turning harsh lighting into golden hour glow. Everything remains visible, but filtered through compassion, through understanding, through the lens of growth already achieved. What once caused constriction now invites curiosity. What once triggered reactivity now prompts reflection. You carry forward not the events themselves, but the wisdom gained from moving through them. Cleaner now, clearer now, freer now, with space carved out for joy to settle where it wants to live, for creativity to emerge without censorship, for connection to deepen with those who matter most. Because when you are replenished from within, you offer more authentic presence to others. You model the kind of groundedness that inspires safety. This peace is always here, whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling. It will be waiting, like a favorite blanket folded neatly on the bed, like a door that's always unlocked, like a song you never forget how to hum. You can come back anytime. No invitation required. No special preparation needed. Just the willingness to pause, to listen, to remember that rest is not indulgence, but necessity. That slowing down is not weakness, but intelligence. You honor your humanity by giving it room to recover, to integrate, to prepare for whatever comes next with greater clarity, greater resilience, greater love for the journey itself. Let this be the foundation upon which you build tomorrow. Not rushed, not forced, but grown slowly like trees that weather storms because their roots run deep. You are developing those roots right now. With every breath, every moment of conscious surrender. Soon you will carry this steadiness back into motion, back into purpose, back into relationship with the world. But first, allow yourself to finish arriving here, to fully inhabit this sanctuary of inner stillness, where healing happens quietly beneath the surface, where transformation requires nothing more than presence and patience. Rest. Until we meet again in the quiet space between thoughts.